Hi, my name is Mel and I want to talk about how I survived a 15-show summer theater camp.
We're going to talk a little bit about our proscenium panels. So this is our space. We don't have a true false proscenium, but we do have kind of these openings that we use as our proscenium. I created these panels that are just built like a flat, and I can show you some of them that are back there in the shop. You can see what they look like. The front of it is just painted with paper. I screwed some eyelets, 3 on each side, and they are just held together with bungee cords. And we have one on the other side, and we have a wide format printer that I just print all kinds of designs on them that match the show. The panel here in the front is actually a French cleat system, so I can show you that too, but it hangs on the French cleat system right here. You can kind of see a little piece of the metal poking out right here, and they are removable, so they just pop off, and then we put the next one on for the next show. Let me go show you some panels.
One of the things that I've been utilizing a lot this past summer for all of our camps is this wide format printer that we have. We have an HP DesignJet Z6DR, the V-trimmer version, and I design the panels that you saw in my previous video. I design all the panels here on Canva. You can use Photoshop, you can use anything you want, but Canva has a really great assortment of just clip art and things that you can kind of just throw in there. And so these are the current panels for 6. Whenever I do size my panels, Canva does not let you size something, there's a size limit. So what I do, I'm trying to see if I can find it, here it is. So for the file, one of the tricks to printing out of the boundaries of Canva is to half size it. So our panels in real life are 96 inches tall. They're 8 feet by, I think it's like 19 inches, something like that. And so I half size it. I gave myself a little bit of margin so that way I could wrap around the panel. So the half panel size is 13 inches by 50 inches, but when I double it to print it, it will print to 26 by 100. So I'll take that panel, and this is why I also like Canva, because I can just copy a design and mirror it for a left and a right panel, and I can kind of create like some scenery with it. But the HP uses the HP click, and so I'll import the panel. I will resize it to 100, and then it will give me that right size, and I just have to make sure I do both panels before I send them to the printer. I'm not a huge fan of HP, but and this program is a little clunky and gives you limited options on a Mac. On a Windows it might be perfectly fine, but I'm a Mac user, tough shit. So make sure everything is good, and then I will send the print over. What I'm printing on, these are the ones for 6 that I just printed. This is 24-pound paper. We used to use 20-pound paper, and the 20-pound paper works really good for smaller printouts, but when you're doing something this large, the 24-pound paper really holds up when it has all of that ink on it, and it makes it easy to kind of like stretch over the panel and staple it. The 20-pound paper was just really flimsy, and it was really hard and delicate in such large sizes. So 24-pound paper is the way to go. But yeah, as we see this come out, like I said, this is how, one of the ways that I was able to survive a 15-show summer camp. And I really hope that you guys find value in it. And here comes our printout. Just gonna watch this for a minute, and now we'll see what it looks like when we mount them on the panels.
Here is the panel for the Noble Marble, and so you can see how we went from design to print to actual panel. And then the one behind it is the 6 panel, which kind of looks like that. So this is the back of a panel from one of our other shows. You can see it's just made like a Broadway flat, art front on the front, Luan. This is the paper, stapled. This one's about 8 feet tall. And then the platform is also a sheet of Luan. We do have a 1x3 on the front. And then here's the system right here, kind of just hooks up. And this is what hooks onto its partner that is on the platform. And all we did is we used some double stick tape on the front, and then we just use masking tape to secure it on the back. So this one is for Hallmark of Horrors, kind of a gory red color. This one is for Annie Junior. Actually, Annie Kids. We have what is that? A fire escape, New York fire escape, and a marble / concrete look that we were trying to go for. Multiple scenes, because the panel stays on for the entire show. But yeah, and we have a bunch of these panels cut already to predetermined platform heights, standard heights, in increments of 8, so 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. And then we just change them out whenever we need them, depending on the show. But these are our panels. Bye.